I was actually listening to a story in secret. Nightmares? Olivia-sama was kidnapped by Dujichi? It looks like things are going very wrong. Well, the Wise King is so busy that I won't see anyone. I'm not without it. He's really not. It's true. Ah, there we go. Grandma. Oh, Lars! About the Wise King. It seems that you have already heard. Well, what's that? Well, that is. Shards of the Demon King? Oh, what? Actually, there's a description in the book that the Wise King was investigating that was related to fragments of the Demon King. According to that book, when the nightmares once appeared here, the hero banished the nightmares out of the world with the 5 swords, wands, spears, cups, and familiars. This is one of them. If so, then the Wise King... Grand Maru! The restoration of the West Highway was ordered, but it was reported that it was restored by the time people could pass through. Oh, you worked hard! Lars, now we head to Dudici. Rescue Olivia, who is kidnapped by a nightmare, should be the first priority now. If nightmares went to Dujichi for some reason, it may be but that Dujichi has a piece of the Demon King. Until the Wise King returns, we'll leave Groupin to me, Grand Maru. Dujichi will be visible if you follow the West Highway and head north at the 3-way junction. Please be careful. By the order of Grand Maru, we made it passable as quickly as possible. Please go through. In ya coke, in ya coke. Rupin. Civil Engineering Work Team. Undine, huh? She's just a girl in a swimsuit. That's literally all she is. Oh, hey. Here is the beach? Really? Did you rescue me? No, I did not. Hey, you don't have to be shy. I'm Rosenil. I'm the Bard Rosenil Orphanson. I'd like to thank you, but unfortunately, I've heard that the words of the lyre poem which were left behind in the sea. If you like, come to Freeburg's Inn later. I'm staying there. By that time, I'll be back, at least one of them. Okay. We need to go this way. Ah! Succubi! Finally, let's not forget to scan them this time. Let's see. Why did that Rosenil collapse in such a place? But he was pretty cool. Okay, so you're interested in that now and not this, really? Who are you? You can't use a place like this, right? Go home quickly? No. How troublesome. But I've already said you can't pass through here, so it can't be helped. Samela? Can you just run away? I'm not interested in you. I'm sorry, lady, the feeling's not mutual. Oh. I guess first things first, I should use this thing. Such a hassle. I'll just let you go. Okay, she's only got 1,500. She's weak to her crotch and she's calm. I mean, she doesn't feel it. She doesn't feel anything? Why didn't I bring my sword then? Go home, don't come back. I'm here. I can't talk if you don't feel at all. Your charm isn't enough, is it? Don't look like that. But we have to think about some countermeasures. Like, something like moving the woman's heart or something. We have to make her swoon. Well, I guess that's what the guy on the beach was about. That's why we can go there now. This game isn't that branching out. So now we can go there. Alright. Freeburg. Welcome to Monotomachi Freeburg. Alright. This is the Mermaid's Tier bar. Do you know the bard Rosenil? I just met him. He's been staying in this town for some time with his girlfriend Frederica. The liar's skill is excellent, but he's also good at treating women. All the girls in the town love him. I feel sorry for Frederica. That's why I don't have a lover's passion. By the way, I haven't seen it recently, but I think it came out with All My Love. Do you want to go to Dujichi? Just give up on it, I saw it. Creepy winged monsters are headed towards that tower. I don't know about mermaids, but this is serious. Faduru sour is fine, but rice wine goes well with seafood. Welcome, enjoy the fresh seafood. Rosenil has a lover named Frederica. That's another beautiful woman. I'm sorry, but I don't know if it's a beautiful man or a beautiful woman who looks good to you. Okay. Do you know the legend of the mermaid in this town? A long time ago, a mermaid who fell in love with a human man became a human after overcoming hardships and was connected to that man. That poet, Rosenil, seems to like the legend, often wrote mermaid-themed poems. Hey, this guy, he's been complaining about being looted by a colleague he fell in love with. Mr. Rosenil has a woman named Frederica, but as soon as she sees a woman, she starts to argue. See? Cheer up. Rosenil, that bastard! What is a bard? Put on parentheses? Senior, why'd you do that? The person who fell in love with this guy was a person who wasn't usually obsessed with it. It seems that Mr. Rosenil's pickup line was strong, but I think he couldn't do it anyway. Oh, I see. He was aiming for Frederica, but Rosenil got her first. There's a mermaid habitat to the east of town. It's a legendary cave where mermaids come out. Recently, I heard that there's been sightings of real mermaids. Most of the time, I saw a hot flash of Rosenil in Mabaroshi. Truly, there was a real mermaid! Looking at this and singing, at me and singing, I felt something strange when I listened to that song. I got scared and ran away, but if I listened to it like this, it must have been scary. I'm meditating, don't disturb me. That kind of woman may not feel with her body anyway. You have to move to impress her heart, I'm sure of it. The Anko Sea spreads out before me. Here is the sea that divides the Kingdom of Gruppen and the Republic of Lesveg to the south. Alright. There are many legends about mermaids here in Freeburg. For example, a mermaid with a strong feeling can freely manipulate. Sorry, a storm's blowing in here. For example, a mermaid with a strong heart can freely manipulate the surrounding water. If a mermaid manipulates a stream, it's a harbinger of horrific things. I do not want to talk to you again. Hey, have you heard? A wonderful person is coming to this town right now. Wait, who? A hero? What are you talking about? It's obviously the bard Rosenil. Okay. All the girls love him. Since Rosenil came to town, he often performed songs with Frederica in the square. Frederica sang a song to Rosenil's lyre. It was wonderful. Oh. The seabird had something in its mouth. Got shell earrings. I'll make you messed up. So good. Ah. They're mimicking what they've been hearing. Oh, she's mimicking what she's been hearing. There's a magician behind the sea. I want to go. The Demon King has been defeated, and the work of the soldiers has decreased, hasn't it? Thanks to that, female soldiers are starting to free up. I'll take this opportunity to make a quick decision with a vintage Freeberry border and perfume here. I'll put it all together. Okay. So now that the Demon King has been defeated, they don't need as many soldiers, which means they're likely to release the female soldiers from service. And he's going to pounce on that opportunity to get a woman. That is his plan. Obviously. Tension has a basic value, which is called basic TP. Your current basic TP is 105. Even if the tension drops below this value, if you use items and techniques that raise the tension, such as peppermint, it's relatively easy to return tension to the basic TP value. Also, even if the tension during battle is higher than the basic TP, it will return to the basic TP after battle. If you want to keep the tension high all the time, it would be good to give priority to EP recovery at the end of battle, because it is because it's higher than basic TP. Okay, so in other words, prioritize TP recovery for the end of battle, because if you go above basic, it'll just be wasted. Beyond this is the port of Freeburg, where a boat regularly travels to Lisveg. Okay. I doubt we'll be able to go anywhere, so... Hey! You have quite the courage to try to leave without buying a ticket. But the liner is closed indefinitely. So that's okay, you can do whatever you want. Oh, I guess, but that doesn't mean you can do whatever you want. The dock up ahead is where ships regularly leave for Lisveg. You need a ticket to get on the boat. But the liner is closed, so there's no point. Please relax. Ah, this is just a traveler. Until the ship leaves, I'm free. Hmm? It's you! Oh, aren't you the boy who saved me on the beach? Ah, but I'm sorry. I don't have anything to thank you anymore. Except for this stale word. Thank you, boy. If you have mercy on you, pick it up from this word. You have my truest thanks. Thank you. I'm sorry, can you leave me alone? That's alright. I mean, is it literally just increasing, charm increasing items? Is that literally all it is? I thought that the poet there would have something to do with it. Apsara. Okay. But, okay, you just let me through this time. Fine. Rosenil in the inn. A girl is very good at persuading. It was very good at persuading girls. I don't usually listen to that, but when I'm being persuaded by a person, I get a little nervous. Hey, when you're listening to people in the city, that Rosenil seems very good at persuading girls, right? Hey, I came up with a good idea. Let's get that person to be GT's partner. That person's persuasion made me melt, and I'm just in a spirit. Let's go ask. It's a good idea. Alright, why couldn't I just go through before? I still understand why you can't get a ship out because monsters come out. It's ridiculous because mermaids are appearing. It's because of that ska bard. Everyone believe in weird fairy tales. It's because of that darn bard. Everyone's believing in strange fairy tales. Yep, the liner is closed. Why? Because there are mermaids! A monster that seduces sailors with songs and eats them! How scary! You again. I'm sorry. You have something you want to ask me? That's an interesting story. What you need to get rid of monsters is not a blade that pierces the scales or a mallet that crushes the shells, but a word of love that grabs the heart directly and shakes them violently. I don't know where you've heard that. Do you think my pickup lines are magic? Do you think it's magic? No, you're just a charm. It is magic. The words that move your heart are the same as magic. They're full of magical power. You're a poet. You say quite nice things. Hey, try persuade me for a moment. Summoning magic? That's rare. But I'm sorry, miss. It's my principle to not lay a hand on children. The child? I may be small, but I like this, and it's my body. I don't know. You don't understand anything. Oh, did I make her angry? Well, I'm grateful. With this, I'll accept this as an apology for now. But I don't feel like pursuing women anymore. Even if I'm like this, I have a specific lover. Frederica is my lover. You wouldn't believe me anyway. She's become a mermaid. It was when we were walking together in a place called Mermaid Sumika near this town. From somewhere, I heard a beautiful singing voice I never heard before. I was disappointed. When I noticed what was in front of me was Frederica, who was interacting with the mermaids in an unhuman form. And then I desperately escaped from the mermaids who were trying to attack me with Frederica. I went to the mermaid Sumika again later, but Frederica was completely a member of the mermaids. I don't think I'll come back here anymore. I've neglected Frederica too much. Maybe this is my punishment. I don't feel like doing anything anymore, let alone pursuing another woman. It's just now. I'm just a stupid man who lost his lover, his song, and his words. I'm sorry. I can't help you. If you understand even a little, please, just leave me alone. Alright. The mermaid that Rosenil was talking about is surely a nightmare. But it doesn't matter. We can't rely on that guy. We'll manage him just fine on our own. You're angry because he called you a child.